We are back for Miami Swim Week, and I'm going to tell you all about it. We're just gonna go day by day, FaceTime, girl talk style, sprinkled in with some of my experiences and thought daughter findings from the trip that resonated with me on this journey and hopefully yours too. So I flew in on Tuesday. I took in the city, real main character like, looking out the window on the way to my Airbnb, got settled in. I found a sushi spot nearby that did see me multiple times on this trip. I got in kind of late, so there were no castings this day. So the second half of my day, I took a pole class. You know me, staying strong and sexy. And yeah, boom, now it's Wednesday, casting day. Hi y'all, I'm nervous. I'm late because I decided to put on a little lash for the badge and it wasn't my best lash day. I can't even find my eyeliner to like fix that blackness, but here we go. I threw on this on top because I need to get something to eat. This casting was for a brand called Leena Gitachu, which I had already submitted my casting virtually. I've done research on the brand, their walks, their styles. It's a very vibrant brand that combines both carnival wear and resort wear, swimwear, everything. Even the casting itself was very well executed. We walked in, had our QR code scanned. There was a long, periodically line to walk for the Leena Gitachu. A bunch of content was being captured, very smart for the brand. They had some branded beach balls. There were models at all career stages, photographers and the sorts. It was a casting, but also a really big networking event, and I truly enjoyed myself. I would definitely suggest getting there earlier if you could. I got there kind of halfway through. The casting was from 1 to 5. I got there at about 2:30, which was fine. But again, there was a really long line, and I probably didn't even walk until like 3:30. At first, the casting was singles walking down. Then about halfway through, they transitioned to doubles. So it's just kind of like who you're next to in line and things. It's who you're walking with. I connected with this woman. She's amazing. She's also a what? Dancer. Crazy. We were talking about like kind of transitioning from dance to modeling and how in spaces like this, like we are models, you know? That was really cool. I felt very at home with that energy. We were both wearing pink, and one of the other girls that I had connected with actually snuck a little video of us walking that I'll put here. It was really exciting, and it was a good thing they asked us to like go halfway and walk again. I think it helped that she was a local. She was telling me she forgets how big Miami Swim Week really is. That really shifted my perspective to think about like the designers, and the designers are looking for a certain look to walk their brands, and it's like you are, as a model, a tool to really sell the swimsuit. And what sells a swimsuit? When you're selling a swimsuit, mind you, I went to school for marketing. When you're selling a swimsuit, when you're selling clothes, when you're selling any product, it's not just a product you're selling, you're really selling a feeling. And what is the feeling that Leena Gitachu or any swimsuit company really wants you to feel? Confidence. So please take that with you anywhere you go. There were some guys like walking around, wrangling, handling the line, and was like, we're getting some nervous energy, ladies. Make sure you're not nervous. Duh. Okay, there is nothing wrong with feeling some butterflies, feeling some anxiety. That just proves that you're excited, but nobody wants nervous energy. You have to be confident. Always take a deep breath. And I'm saying that to you, I'm saying that to me. As I go back and watch and edit this 1,000 times, I feel like it worked out really well that I had another experienced model to walk with. I think we complemented each other's energy well. And then afterwards, we connected with some photographers that took these great shots of me. Hello. I was like, Miami Swim Week, I'm here. I'm in you, and I'm feeling amazing. Another takeaway from this trip happened after the casting when I was in the Uber on my way back to the B&B. This was a very interesting ride with a woman driver. I was like, oh, thank God. She was very religious and asking me about, you know, kind of my hopes and dreams, what I'm doing here, blah, 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 blah. Now, normally I like a silent ride. Look around, everybody, okay? It's for like safety purposes, and just had a long day of talking and connecting. Oh, girl. However, she said something that resonated with me as I was telling her that, you know, I like to journal and da-da-da-da. And she was like, you know, journaling is great and all, but you need to say it out loud. oh, which I'm aware of the power that the tongue truly has. But I felt that. I was like, I do write and I'm in my head a lot when things are happening, that I do want to work on saying things out loud and making that transition smoother into the atmosphere from my head, from the vision, from the thoughts. Especially because, and we'll get into this later, there were a lot of smaller instances where something that I said or was singing through music would happen. So that was a tea little like gemlet from the trip as well. So now we're up bright and early on Thursday to do what? Journal. Yes. I got breakfast at this place called Bon Bouquet. They just opened their new location in South Beach. You can get anything screen printed on the coffee. You can get a selfie, you can get a logo, a family portrait, whatever the case is. It was so cute, so girl-la-la. I will say the food was kind of mid. The French toast was great, but the meats, I didn't even finish. I think I got like a side of bacon or beef sausage or something, and I didn't even finish it because... So go for the picture, for sure. And the service was very attentive. So, while I'm in South Beach, have to go shopping. I was just dilly-dallying for a dress for show day because I had an outfit already, but I was feeling more main character vibe. Like, I wanted to get an outfit there. I ended up getting this green dress. It was a little big, and actually a little too big, like it was falling off a bit during the actual show. This is something I will say about the Miami shopping scene. Everything is marked up double, and they don't do returns. So just keep that in mind. I'm figuring out ways to improvise now. Dress was cutie though, did what she needed to do. I'm walking around dilly-dallying now that it's not raining. It kept raining on and off. It's not raining, so I'm like, it's not supposed to rain for another couple hours. Maybe I'll go to the beach. Let's go see if I can find a swimsuit. So I walked into another shop at this designer named Dion Atelier, which means best of the best. He was a fabulous Jamaican designer, and I got this beautiful white beaded swimsuit that I was so excited about. I also already went into this trip with the mindset of, even if I don't walk a show, this is my swim week. Thank you. So I'm getting all the swimsuits, all the pictures, building the portfolio, putting my name out there, everything. Okay, so I'm leaving the shop and he's like, please, if you take any pictures, let's stay connected, all the things, great, great, great. And now I'm like, oh, I do have a shoot concept. And let me reach back out to the photographer from yesterday because he had a quick turnaround, everything. Loved working with him. He wasn't available that night. It was a nighttime shoot concept that I had. He wasn't available, but I found a different photographer. Get the photographer, get the spot, have the swimsuit. Now let's rock, right? No, absolutely not. Then it starts a thunderstorm. Y'all, this rain was supposed to stop 20 minutes ago. The photographer has been waiting in the car. I'm ready. Just pray to God that it lightens up and stops for like an hour. Talking waka flocka no head, so I'ma make it thunderstorm. Got my partner Roscoe like, bruh, I'm shooting here. Can't you tell? Update, y'all. This shoot was canceled and rescheduled for tomorrow morning, but the rain is type therapeutic. We are trying again, and I also just got word that I got accepted for the Riches Art Gallery show. Off to a great day. Okay, y'all, we are on pre-shoot set. I'm nervous because there's a lot of top lighting. Photographer said that he has like flash and mood lighting. All you can do is trust. I am genuinely honestly concerned, y'all. Like, look at the shadow. I think I might start scouting places. Update. Still waiting on the photographer. He said that he's still finding parking. Valet is like OD. The dog. Time is a ticking. About to take my own pictures. No bullshit. And what is this? At this point, the photographer was just not coming in my head, and I had brought my own camera. Even at the casting, I brought my own camera because I'm like, I'm leaving here with something. Okay, I'm leaving here with something to show y'all, to put on the gram, to keep building and going and growing. I had met these ladies on the beach and took a couple pictures of me, and while we were doing that, the photographer was like, oh, I found parking. An hour later, whatever came through. Mind you, I have photography experience. I've taken headshots before. Obviously, as a baddie, you know your angles, you know lighting. So was it my favorite shoot? No, but we live and we learn, and it's part of the process, and I'm hoping that he can edit them in a way that surprises me. So we'll see. So even though the photographer from the casting couldn't come through on Friday, we had a street shoot booked on Saturday that needed styling. Jet from the beach straight to the style session, which was honestly really fun. I had a dope stylist that was really well connected, and again, it was street styling, so it was some different stores that I wouldn't necessarily go into. It was great to have kind of a guide in that. I've always had the dream of having, I'll call them the lean team, and it being like the dream lean team. I'm talking stylist, photographer, manager, PR, producer, everything under the sun, just having a full-on dream lean team that we just take over the world and make it happen. That is one of my highest wishes, and I'm speaking that out loud. What Doja say? Built like figure 8, team tight, can't penetrate. Generate more money than I blow it all on my homegirls. Y'all are homegirls. Anyways, it was just such an interesting feeling having other humans help me with things I usually do myself as far as styling and things. Like, dwell on my gifts for a second. A moment I really was doing everything on my own as far as styling, as far as photography and setting up timers for pictures or dragging my friends for pictures and lighting and recording and editing. Like, if you're building something right now, please take this moment to give yourself a pat on the back. Dwell on every single gift that you have acquired, every single language that you can speak when it comes to creativity, and just never let up. Especially being in the city, I'm like, wow, I have a whole lot of talent beyond just the looks. And it's just really made me like re-up, step into, and feel my worth. Bow! So the day was 8 up in styling, and now we're going to the swim week show in the dress that I brought. Now the show itself was the bureau show for a couple of designers that I was like, okay, I can definitely respect and admire anyone out there that has a vision and goes for it and even gets to the point of having a show. That's amazing. That's incredible. Was it my personal style? No, not really. But I did scout and find one that I do like. And connecting with the other vendor brands there, like you really never know. Putting yourself out there, being in the space, and fully being like, I am a model. I am Leena Gitachu in this place. Let's go. Let's roll. So yet another long day. I eat, I sleep, and now it's Saturday. Hello, my loves. Day, what is it? It's Saturday. On my way to yet another shoot. And I'm just realizing that with collaboration sometimes, like, it can get sticky. Now the photographer is sending me different things from what he was talking about. And I've ran into this issue before. It's actually been on my YouTube before, where I try to make the best of both worlds happen. Like what I took the vision as and what they took the vision as. They as in a photographer, specifically a male photographer. Those didn't yield the best results, but I am optimistic. I am here, present, and going to make the most of this shoot. PTYLXOX. This street shoot went pretty well. It was just humid. It was humid and hot. I just felt like America's Next Top Model. Like, you want to be on top, you got to be able to do this heat, baby. You got to be able to do this humidity, child, and make it look like nah. Make it look like nah. Even the photographer himself was working, connecting, building. He has his own marketing agency. That's what Miami Swim Week is about. Especially if it's your first week and you're a newer model. It's all just like stepping stones to that. So tried a couple of different locations, including this like banana coconut ice cream matcha shop that was really cutie. It wasn't great for the pictures, like it was really warm in there, but it just had a cool vibe. I would definitely go back there. It was near the design district. Y'all, at this point, your girl was tired. Your girl was tired, so I literally knocked out after getting something to eat. I was just on my phone, continuing to coordinate schedule. Earlier in the week, I had reached out to this woman who is a photographer and a model, which I appreciate those that are versed in the different languages, because like the guy with the Dion Atelier shoot, there were some poses that I was like, please, this is not going to look good on me. And also, like, why are you not telling me to fix my strap or my foot or my whatever? Certain things that I could feel and I naturally do, but then like whenever you're a model and a photographer, you just have an eye for certain things and you know what looks good. I really wanted to work with this woman, and I'm glad that that came through the last day on Sunday. We were at Virginia Key Beach. This was a one-piece swimsuit, a little bit more lax and verse, which I really appreciated. It wasn't like hot, sex, swimsuit, bikini, Miami Swim Week, which, okay, love. But I just wanted to be able to show the versatility. This felt so much more campaigny. Like in my head, this felt like Gucci campaign with the colors and stuff. It's my favorite outfit of all of my shoots, and I'm super excited for those boots. Girl, at this point though, my hair had gone through so much sweat, wet, hot, humid. I got home from this shoot and I just like, let me just see how this is. Barely tugged it, slid right off the bone. Slid right off the bone. Last day there, ended up taking my hair out, doing a quick wash. And I still had some energy left in me after I took that post-beach shower. So I was like, let's go to a coffee shop. Y'all know I don't drink, so coffee is my fix. Let's go to a coffee shop and start journaling for this YouTube video and reflecting on my different findings, right? I go to Pura Vida at the Design District. And I'm sitting there doing what I do. I see this 6-foot stallion, beautiful woman walk in. I'm like, wow, she has to be a model. Okay, I keep doing what I'm doing. She orders and she like came and sat next to me to wait. There wasn't a lot of places to wait. And she was like, oh, I like your dress. I had on this red dress. Oh, I like your dress. I was like, well, thank you. You are so beautiful. Are you a model? No, she's gonna be a doctor. She's getting her master's. And lo and behold, where did she go to school? HU? What? To Howard. So that was a really cool connection. And then I ended off the trip with a bang. She was like, I know some promoters that live, so we go. I thought it was gonna be Ty Dolla $ign. Me and my homegirls love Dolla $ign. I was so ready to be like, play Know Ya. Like I was here for Ty Dolla $ign to host, right? It was Sexy Red. It was Sexy Red. Cool. I mean, I could, you know, he do want to hang with a bad bitch. Either way, I had a great time. It was a seamless experience. I don't really go out much. Like, I don't really go out club on my own because I work in nightlife. That it's almost like a social experience, people watching experience time for me. It was so cute. We met some hot Australian women that are also in the creative industries, a photographer that she wants to work together soon, a makeup artist. I've learned too that the nightlife in Miami isn't even, for me, it's not like go get drunk. For a lot of people, especially if you're in business, creative fields, whatever the case is, that's where you go to network as well. Nightlife is networking. Write it down right now. And don't say I never put you on. So overall, a great trip with palm trees, beautiful landscape, beautiful women, beautiful swimsuits, and beautiful shoots. I never got to wear this swimsuit though while I was there. So it's here now in the spirit of the week. I truly feel so blessed, and like my vision board was a reality, a very close, tangible reality while I was there, and I really couldn't ask for anything else. Well, yes I could. For everything to be sponsored, which that is coming soon. We're speaking it into existence. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share all the things. Beautiful women following their dreams. Creative deeves behind the scenes. Come on. If you're a part of this Swim Week journey and you're here watching this video, hello. Stay a while. Welcome. Or if you're just here on your own journey, girl, keep going. It is a Leena Gitachu feeling. Leena Gitachu in the yams. Supermodel in a swimsuit. Take a picture while you can. Bye. Next time I'm in Miami, I really want to do a music video. Like. Oh, this is a president. Oh no. Where I could dance, I could sing, get me in the stool, I can hit a little pole move. Like, my Airbnb is a mess down outrage, and I'm about to power clean it in 30 minutes and pack. Watch. Looking at me, do you think I'm hey, y'all know that song? Favorite Girl by Fetty Wap. Don't say I never put you on. And the new Fetty that's coming out, hot. Fetty, if you need someone in the music video, hit me up. Okay, bye.